For one night, the Your Manchester cast and crew are taking a step out of the studio in a hunt for paranormal activity. Teaming up with psychic medium Andy Jones, the team set out to the Two Tubs pub in Bury, England.
Tonight is going to be an absolutely sensational and phenomenal night.
I feel awful, I'm not going to lie. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I feel scared.
I feel absolutely fine about it. It's nothing to worry about.
Tonight, I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit nervous.
I'm actually not too bad because I do believe in it, but I don't know to what extent I want to experience it.
I am quite looking forward to it because I haven't got a clue what's going to happen.
To be honest, I'm completely regretting agreeing to do this. Like, I've arrived and I'm actually dreading it.
So before we come and talk to the landlord of this wonderful place, and this is, how are you?
I'm very well indeed.
Are you alright?
I'm dandy.
Now this pub isn't like a pub that's gone to rack and ruin. It's been here for how many years now?
500 years.
500 years.
Queen Elizabeth I was on the throne when this place was built, and there are actually beams downstairs that are the original beams. There's rumours that they came from a Spanish galleon from the Armada, but when you look at them, they're actually carved and they're bent and twisted, but they've been there for 500 years, and they were carved before lathes were invented.
Yeah.
So they were carved as a piece of metal like that with a stick on it, and they'd hack at them, and you can see the shapes. I mean, it is an amazing building. I must admit, I describe running a pub like this at this age, it's like being Doctor Who, because basically you're the next Doctor.
Yeah.
There's been hundreds of landlords before me, and there'll be others after I've gone, and I'm the current incarnation. I call it a caretaker.
And do you ever feel any ghosts or anything around?
I'd be allowed to say that I felt anything unfriendly or unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old place. It's naturally eerie. There are shadows and light and what have you. I do have a couple of strange experiences where I keep hearing someone saying my name. And I'll turn around and go, is that you? And there'll be people in the building though, so but no. And I've heard that before. But that used to happen in my old pub. I had a pub in Chester.
So that's something that's following you around then?
So yeah, and he explained something had been coming about.
So you believe in it? You believe in it?
That day was a very strange experience. I believe that we can believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that we can sometimes maybe convince ourselves. But I'll be quite frank, it's my home.
Yeah.
And it feels very comfortable. And I lock up, I walk through the rooms at night in the dark. My cleaner comes in every morning and says hello to the ghosts.
Right.
She believes are here.
Right.
And I've not felt anything.
Do you believe we'll find anything tonight?
Very possibly. It's an old place. It's who knows what it is. Am I a believer? I've always been interested in psychic stuff. My gran was into it big time. My nan, who was one of the most important people in my life, and she was very a believer in faith healing, and her generation were though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I would say I've experienced things. Can I explain them? Well, in retrospect, I think maybe I can explain them. Maybe it was a phenomenon of just when you pick up on other people's energies. Yeah. I think that this is a very old building, and I think that buildings store things. I think that there are. I don't believe in heaven and hell. I don't believe in any of that. Mm-hmm. I'm not religious, but I do believe that when we go, we don't disappear. We go somewhere else, be it another plane or next door. Yeah. We go somewhere, or something does, an energy. So who knows? Maybe it's within the building. We'll find out, won't we?
We will indeed. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
Firstly, we see what activity surrounds the area as we cross the road to the Church of St Mary, the Virgin.
To do with the butchering, the massacres on that square, there was a priest from here involved in that. Okay. Horrible human being. And I think he's the male from there who's been threatening me. Okay. It's to do with both locations, it's to do with the area we're in now. Getting Thomas Loyne. Thomas, are you here? Come forward please and have a chat to us please. Make yourself known. You know what I was saying about the hung drawn quarters, the hangings, what's going on there? Those others carried on, and they'll put in this cemetery. Okay, that's just confirmed that. They'll put in this cemetery to to hide them, so they're put in other people's graves. So a lot of these graves, maybe these ones stood on, or maybe down there, there's more than one person actually in the graves. They've hidden bodies. Is this Thomas? Mandy, Chrissy, where you're stood, there's a lady stood right behind you, okay? And she's just watching what you're doing. All right.
Tell me your name.
What's that? That's say Mandy.
You did, yeah?
So you said your name.
I said my name.
I looked over there as well, though.
Can you stop that,
Say it
please?
a little bit louder, please.
Can everyone just be mindful of your foot as you're walking?
After witnessing alleged proof of spirit, the team head back inside in an attempt to find a more intelligent communication, beginning with dowsing.
Something like that. So if you ask the spirits, give us a sign for yes.
Can you give us a sign for yes?
Can you move the rods for a sign for yes, please? So that's your sign for yes. So if you want to reset them, I'll put your hands down and reset the rods, and then lift your arms up again and get them all steady. And ask, can you give us a sign for no, please? That's your sign for no. Okay. So you just want to reset the rods, and we can start asking questions.
I don't like that. I feel totally out of control of something. Okay.
Now, Belinda, you ask the questions.
I wouldn't have a clue what to ask.
Ask the first thing that comes to your head.
Is there anybody in here now with us?
There's a cat ball going, so we got activity there with a cat ball.
What I should explain about these is, oh my god, what you can't see on these poles is the bit that I'm actually holding is literally a holder, and that the actual metal goes right through it. There's no way, even if I wanted to, that I could control it.
Cat ball, is that going off over there again? Right, so we've got more activity in that far corner. You can use them to point into a location.
Okay. Are you stood somewhere in this room?
Please move the rods for yes or no. Is that still going off? So that's validating it. Was that you who moaned? If it was, affect that cat ball, please. Or any other piece of equipment. Are you getting anything with the SLS, Sean? Are you getting what? It keeps going off, or are you getting stick figures? Just try and come over here, mate, with the SLS, because we've got this cat ball going off. Just see if you can map any. What was you thinking then?
I was just asking if it wanted to affect anybody in here, and then that one pointed straight at you.
Do me a favour, just try and move location.
Yeah, sure.
It's following you. Why is it following you? And that's what?
It's following me again. Yeah.
Do you want to come through on the spirit board? Is everyone comfortable with spirit board? Yeah. Shall we do a spirit board then?
Yeah.
Can you just move the planchette to yes for us, please, everyone? Spirit, this is yes. And now we're going to move to no, so you know where no is. And we've also got goodbye at the bottom. Probably going to be best actually moving the planchette on the side because of this board.
Alright.
Linda, can you ask some questions, please?
Oh, I don't know.
Shall I ask?
Come on.
Is there anybody here at the moment?
Oh.
Is this one of the boys coming through?
Oh.
You playing with us?
It's in a second. My cheeks have gone red.
I'm either burning.
Burning.
I'm actually freezing.
We've got to bear in mind that we're in a small alcove, so everyone's
Yeah.
going to get a bit warm where we are.
I'm not though, I'm freezing.
Do you understand English?
Yes.
Can you spell out what year you think it is? Spell out the right word, I'm sure it's not.
1. Eight.
1, 8.
4.
4.
1840. Were you shot? There we go. Goodbye.
Right.
I got it.
As the night was getting late and we didn't have much time, we sent some of the crew to the basement to see if they could find any activity.
We are currently down in the
basement
basement.
of Two Tubs pub, trying to hunt out the ghosts. We've asked them lots of questions.
Lucy, can you...
I'm just getting very warm.
Let's go in here.
Nothing else.
Go on, smash a glass or something.
Please come through Sophie if you want.
No, don't come through Sophie. Come through Lucy.
Meanwhile, upstairs, inexplicable activity was occurring.
Andy, come forward, mate.
Ask Ronnie Wolf to step forward, please.
Andy.
Ronnie Wolf, step forward, please.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
Who's the door knocker down the thing?
Is it what?
Door knocker.
Yeah. That's what I could hear.
I heard it right down his headset. Yeah.
You say again?
Somebody shouted door knocker.
I can hear la la la. Someone say, can you hear la la la?
Yeah. Let some out of the bag, hasn't it?
Can we what?
Are you going to give me a name?
Joe!
Joe who? Joe who?
Go to the crows!
Go to the crow.
Go to the crows!
Give me your hands. Step forward. Hands. Give me your hands.
Flat doodle! Go to the crows!
What's your message? What's your message?
Go!
What's your message?
Go!
What's your message?
Go to
Due to the circumstances, we decided to end the hunt, as it was apparent how dangerous it was and could be for our cast.